All rise. Support court with Judge Vanderby is now in session. Judge, this is case number JVB1079, Thomas case.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You all may be seated. Okay, Ms. Thomas,
Yes.
you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Unfortunately, I'm so sorry to waste your time, my time. I just want child support for my baby.
Okay.
That's it.
But you're not really wasting my time. I have to be here.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
and this is what we do. That's what court is for. You want child support? How old is your baby?
my baby is 2 years old.
Okay. In 2 years, has dad
No,
provided anything?
he ain't did nothing. He gave me a $2 bill.
Okay.
Nothing. My son, all he wants is a relationship with his father. He don't even want dad. And I told you, like, we could just talk this through, but
Well, address me.
Sorry.
Don't address him. I'll get what I need out of him in just a few minutes as soon as you're done.
I'm sorry.
So what's the situation?
So I'm new here. I bartend on the weekends. I work for a retail company.
Okay.
I don't make much. I make $40,000 a year. 20 from the bartending, 20 from the retail. And we met at the bar. And he liked the bartender. So that's how we got started. And I thought things was good. My mentor, I thought me and her was close, and she was trying to get to my man, and that's what happened. So, and
How long did y'all date? Y'all have a dating relationship?
yeah, well, I thought we was dating. He said, nah, don't look at it like that. Let's just be cool. Let's be friends, but don't catch no feelings. But then you calling me 3 o'clock in the morning, and you showing up to my mama's house. And
How did I say that we have a 2-year-old?
what?
How did I say that we have a 2-year-old?
I don't know how you said anything. Excuse, I'm sorry. I'm just so flustered because we could have handled this outside. We didn't have to come to court.
We could.
Well, that's kind of what court is for. Hold on, Miss Thomas. That's what court is for y'all to hash these issues out if you couldn't work it out on your own. So you all had a dating relationship, or what you presume to be a dating relationship.
Yeah.
You met at the bar. I mean, did y'all have some bad shots or something because the relationship didn't work?
It was a nice long shot at the time.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna have to start doing better.
The courtroom doors open, and in walks a familiar face, Mr. Shepard. But this time, he's not here to argue. He's here with a major update. His teenage daughter, the cheerleader the judge remembered from a previous hearing, is now living with him full-time. That's one of his 3 kids now under his roof, and he's hoping this new arrangement might lower the amount of child support he's been paying. The judge, clearly invested in the case, recalls specific details from their earlier session, proof that she's paying attention and values consistency. But there's someone missing, the children's mother. She was properly notified, just like before, but didn't show up. That definitely raised some eyebrows. Mr. Shepard seems genuinely surprised. He tells the court they spoke just a few days ago, and she gave no sign she wouldn't be here. The judge confirms she was officially notified and had taken part in earlier proceedings, which makes her absence all the more confusing.
These questions. I'm going to have to start doing better. Yeah, no, I don't want to know what was going on in you all's relationship in terms of conception with the baby. Okay, I'm just doing like a little recap. It might have a little pettiness in there, but it's like a little recap, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So y'all met at the bar.
Yep.
And the baby is here, 2 years old. Dad doesn't want to have anything to do with the little boy.
No.
He doesn't take him anywhere.
And it was okay at first. We was talking. It wasn't until he got with my mentor.
Okay.
To me, that's the big issue. Before she came into the picture, we was talking. It was fine. I'm like, okay, if you're not going
Was he visiting with the baby, taking the baby anywhere?
on Sundays, going to church, but that was it.
No weekends?
Nah.
Nothing during the week?
Nah.
I'm a football coach. He used to be at games with me.
Hold on, one second. Is there anything else you want me to know before I move over to him?
Apparently, he and my mentor, they got a child on the way. And so that's the reason why he don't want to pay child support. And I ain't got nothing to do with all that.
Okay.
My baby was here first. So, like, yeah.
Okay. Is there anything else you want me to know before I move over to him?
He the father, and And everything else, that's it.
Well, thank you for asking that. And please don't chew gum in here. Please do not chew gum in here.
Sorry.
Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So before we move over to him, is there any question that he is the dad?
No.
You all had DNA testing done?
Yep. The
And he's
moment
the
I
father?
conceived.
Oh, okay. All right. So that's not an issue. So let me move over to him and see what's going on, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Well,
Sir, what's going on?
actually, I'm a football coach / physical trainer.
Slash liar. Slash
Excuse you.
manipulator.
Excuse you. Excuse
When I
you.
have those.
Excuse you. You will not be disrespectful like that in here. We're not going to do any name calling. I definitely don't want you all to throw something at each other. Please do not do all of that.
No, she ain't gonna do
It's not
that.
necessary.
I ain't gonna do
She
what?
ain't that crazy.
Okay.
That's
well,
what you
here's the
want to
deal.
believe, though.
Well, here's the deal. You're not going to be crazy up in here, okay? The only person that can get crazy and say crazy stuff, which I'm not going to say anything that's just completely disrespectful, is me. I just need the facts.
Right.
So I can determine if child support needs to be paid and what the amount is going to be, all right? So, go ahead.
Like I was saying, I'm a football coach / physical trainer.
All right?
She said I don't do anything for the child. The child be with me. And he be going to football games, and as looking at his facial expressions, it seemed like he have fun. He meet other kids that love the same sport like he does. I have no problem paying child support, but every time we try to have a talk, it always switches to her
Her what?
manager, because I go out with her manager. Let's just put it out there.
Her manager.
Yeah.
Oh, she dates her manager.
No, I go out with her manager.
Oh, you go out. Oh, her former mentor.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
At the
Well,
bar.
I mean, you don't think that would cause like a little sore spot?
Just a little bit.
Still, the court moves forward. Legally, they are allowed to proceed without the mother present. And that's exactly what they are doing. As the judge points out, sometimes silence can say more than words. The attention shifts to the timeline. When did Mr. Shepard's daughter move in with him? He estimates it was back in December or January, which means she's been living with him for about 4 months now. That's not a short visit. It's a real change in custody. There's no official court order, but both parents seem to have agreed to the new arrangement over time. And even without formal paperwork, if one parent is clearly taking on full-time care, child support can definitely be reconsidered. It's obvious the two of them were on the same page, at least informally, about where their daughter would live. That's why the judge finds it strange that the mother isn't there to confirm any of it, especially since she was very outspoken during their last court hearing.
Well, I mean,
Stop instigating.
People grow apart.
I mean, they do, but they don't grow to somebody's close friend or mentor.
That's all right. When you become my stepson, because I am with your daddy, then I don't want to hear none of that. All right? That's it.
Miss Thomas, that is it.
You see, there's no hostility on my side. Like I said, I have no problem
Well,
paying
it shouldn't be on your side.
Right.
You living the life. You dated her. You all had a baby.
Yeah.
Her mentor. You started dating her. You all have a baby on the way. You living the life.
Luxury.
We won't have any of those.
Huh?
That's about the 4th time, right?
Yeah, it really is getting annoying at this point. You know, I try not to dismiss people's cases, right? It's not a normal thing. I've had to do it a couple of times, but I try not to do that. All right. I understand your frustration. I understand you probably don't even want to be here. But here's the situation. We're here. You want him to pay child support. It doesn't sound like he has a problem doing that. So I just don't understand why you won't let this process happen. I can't say let go how you feel. I don't think that's fair. But, you know,
He just hurt. It just hurt.
which part just hurt?
He didn't have to leave me.
Her silence now speaks volumes. If the mother had serious concerns, she would likely be in that courtroom. But her absence only strengthens Mr. Shepard's position. Next, the judge looks at the financials, including Mr. Shepard's $53 monthly health insurance cost. Before, child support was based not on income, but on private school tuition, a rare exception, but a reasonable one at the time. However, with the family situation now different, the numbers need to be updated. Then comes the moment every parent in court dreads, the new support amount. With one child now living full-time with Mr. Shepard, his monthly payment drops from $2,400 to $1,098. That's a huge decrease, almost half the original amount. The remaining support still goes to the other two kids, but the new figure reflects the current living situation. Mr. Shepard, clearly relieved, responds with a simple "sounds great."
You still like him?
I love him.
Oh, she loves you.
Well, I mean, when you won't let me see my kids, and every time we
but
try to
that's
talk about
because-
things.
Well, one kid, right?
Right. Well, I'm sorry, one kid.
Yeah, well, yeah, because you're speaking about your
Yeah.
other child. I got you.
Sorry
I got
about
you.
that.
But yeah, I mean, there's a possibility you all can work through this, right?
No.
We tried. That's why we're here today.
No, not work through. I mean, you're here today. You're going to get some sort of resolve today. What I'm saying, after today, do you all think you'll be able to work together? I mean, you really don't have a choice because you're parents to this 2-year-old boy. And then your child that you will be having will be the sibling to you all's child together. So at some point, all of you are going to have to work together.
Right.
Even you and the former mentor, unfortunately. So, I mean, it's a chance that you all can work this out, right?
Right.
No. I'm good.
Well,
Me
your
and my baby, we
feelings are
gonna be
hurt.
all right, like Beyonce say.
Yes, but your feelings are hurt.
Like
So
Beyonce.
I just don't want it to be a situation after today you start, getting to where you don't want the child to go with him, or you keep the baby away from him because you're mad at
It
him.
won't be like that as long as he takes
Your Honor,
care.
if I may intervene,
Yes, sir.
every time I try to see my kid, it's the same thing. We have made it this far to court. She's saying we could have settled it outside of court, but every time we try to
That's
settle
because
it,
you got everybody in my business.
the topic, I let you in everybody's business.
What?
I let you in.
You got
I put you in everybody's business?
You, that helpful, and the help of everybody in my business.
You see how it's
I ain't
changing?
slept with them. I slept with you.
You see how it's changing from
Here's the deal.
child.
Yeah, well, today you're going to be placed on child support, okay? And whenever you put someone on child support, it automatically gives rise to their rights, right? Their
But
parental rights.
If she's not letting me see my child, why am I
You
therefore
see
paying
your
child
child?
support?
Excuse me.
Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry.
That's the last time. Here's the reality of it. Once a court order is in place, it gives rise to your parental rights, which also includes visitation. If she chooses to violate the court order, then you'll have to come back to court on what's called an enforcement, right?
Okay.
And that's where you can ask the court to hold her in contempt for violating the court order.
All right.
So that's the benefit of having a court order, because there are certain rights and duties of you. There are certain rights and duties of her. One of your duties under the order is going to be to pay child support. All right. Now,
Before wrapping up, the judge gives a reminder. The previous arrangement was already an exception to standard guidelines. But now that custody has changed, the update is completely justified. It's a great example of how courts can adapt to real-life changes while still staying fair and within the law. After court, a legal analyst comments that when parenting roles shift, even without formal documents, it's smart to revisit child support. Courts take notice when one parent takes on more responsibility, and if the other parent skips the hearing, even after being properly notified, the case moves forward. Mr. Shepard's situation is a clear reminder that showing up matters, and doing the right thing, whether it's on paper or not, can have a real impact.